Hello and welcome to some Premier League predictions. We're here again with Matt, the of Who Wants to Win a Fiver, the annual Who Wants to Win a Fiver. It feels like it happens once a year. Should hopefully happen a bit more frequently. Obviously, Matt can return a third time if he so wants to in the future. We'll give it a while first to settle in. Obviously, you might even see this video first just because of how long they take to edit the Who Wants to Win a Fiver videos, but he has done it. And I've kind of spoiled it, so if it spoils it, then I'm going to completely bleep it out. So it doesn't. So I'm going to say now, he definitely got up there. Did he win? Oh, I don't know. Did he lose? He might have, may have. He definitely didn't. Who knows? So, anyways, Premier League predictions. I'm literally just on the BBC Sport website. They got a little predictor here, so you can just scroll through and pick your 20th place team, all the way up to your first place team. So, what do you think so far, Matt? How do you think? You're a West Ham fan. What do you think on their chances? What do you think on your chances in the upcoming season?
I think it's just waiting for the transfer window to end. I think it will depend on whether certain people can get brought in and.
And the big elephant in the room, though. What do you think on the Messi situation?
Oh, I couldn't believe it.
It's sad, isn't it? It's sad. The way he was crying in the press conference as well.
You've got people like Titi and Coutinho who are absolute shite.
And Messi's the one who's got to leave.
Yeah.
But apparently there's nothing they can do about it, so...
I know, if I was Barcelona, I'd have just released them. Hate the bloody
There's so many players, Titi, Dembele, Pjanic, they just don't need them players. I mean...
Absolute garbage, a lot of them.
Oh well, enough of that. So West Ham's chances, wait for the transfer window to end. Chelsea's chances, looks like we're just about to sign Romelu Lukaku on a £97.5 million deal, which is ridiculous. I'm sure he'll put a shift in, I'm sure he'll do okay. But
I'll be interested in that though, because he was brilliant for Everton, but then he was I know he scored a lot of goals for United, but he was just awful for Man United.
And then for Inter, he was brilliant again. So
I know, it'll be one of them, I feel like he'll either score 25-30 or he'll score 10-15. It'll be that sort of range of goals, but
yeah, exactly.
We will see.
I agree. So, straight down in 20th, who do you think is going, no matter what happens, going down? Who do you think is going down? Personally, I think Brentford.
Norwich.
You think Norwich?
I think Norwich have signed two really good players. They've signed
They've just signed. Yeah, no, Werder Bremen. They just signed Joshua Sargent, and I think they've signed Rashika as well.
Yeah, they're good signings, but their defence is just not good enough. Sadly, in my opinion, and I just feel they just won't do it. And don't forget they lost Buendia.
Oh, they lost. Oh, of course, he's gone to Aston Villa. So yeah.
So I think they'll be 20th. I feel they'll do okay. They'll win a few big games, and that'll be it.
So yeah, Norwich there in 20th. I can agree with that. I'd either put them or I'd probably put Brentford.
The reason I'm not going to say Brentford is I think they've signed a bloody good centre-back from Celtic, that Acer guy.
Oh,
and I think they've got a better tactical system than Norwich that lose 5-0 to every bloody club under the sun. But
yeah, you got a point there. So 19th, who do you think?
I'm not too sure. Go on, you say who you think, and
I personally think Watford.
I'll probably agree with you on that. Actually, I'll agree.
I'm sorry to the cycling GK, but I think
what a goat player of mine.
What a goat. Where is Watford on here? Love how stretched these little pictures are with the team badges, but yeah, no, I've got to agree. It's got to be Watford. They're not really that strong anymore.
Yeah. They make the most odd signings I've ever seen in my entire life.
They've got some players. I mean, I rate Ismaili Sarr, but I think he's better than the club. Don't think it'll be long till he goes.
He'll probably join in Everton. I could actually imagine him joining.
Yeah, well, they could use a winger since they lost Bernard. They no longer got Deulofeu like they used to. He's gone to Udinese. They need someone, and Sarr would be a good fit. Very, very Everton sounding signing.
Yeah, it costs about 40-50 million though. I don't know, because obviously Everton are making that new stadium or finalising it, whether they can spend too much.
So 18th, I'm gonna go ahead, and I'm gonna back Brentford not to get relegated.
Same, I agree with you.
And I think the next worst team out of anyone else in the Premier League is, at the moment, is Crystal Palace.
Oh, I disagree. I think they've made incredible signings. I think Southampton.
Who have they signed? Who have Palace signed?
They signed that Chelsea centre-back that used to play for Swansea. That was brilliant. They've signed Anderson. Yeah. They signed that winger. And they're looking to try and get a midfielder. I think they'll be good. I think they'll be well fine.
Yeah, it's true actually. I forget about their signings.
Southampton have sold Danny Ings, and they're looking at bringing in Adam Armstrong, but
yeah, that's not a replacement.
He's a good player, but not Danny Ings quality.
So Southampton, interesting. So 17th.
I think they'll potentially prove me wrong because they've got some incredibly good players. Your Ward-Prowse is that sort of player, but
yeah, it's true. So 17th, this is where I think just above relegation, probably where Brentford will finish.
I agree completely.
Probably where they are. First season in. It'll be impressive.
Yeah, they need to get another Premier League established player.
It'll be impressive, yeah, just to avoid.
It wouldn't surprise me if they went for Batshuayi from Chelsea. I think that would be quite a good move.
Yeah, there would be. It depends if he wants to join that. But I think they would just avoid relegation. I think it'll be impressive that they can. And then next season they could do like almost what Wolves did. Came up, had a crap season, then did incredible.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, and then kind of sat in an average spot for a while. 16th. I'm going to go ahead and I think 16th place, I think I'd put Leeds.
I'm going to put Burnley. I think Burnley.
Yeah, it was either Leeds or Burnley for me, but I don't know with Leeds. They're just a weird team. I think everyone's bang average other than Rafinha. I think
it'll be Burnley. I think they signed that centre back, but I feel like Burnley they'll do what they do every year. They'll be okay.
Well, I mean, Dyche is refusing to get rid of Pope. He's worth more than a bag of crisps and a pint at the moment, now that the lockdown's ended.
Definitely 40 million, that keeper.
That's what the reporters were saying to him. He said he was happy with 2 pints and a packet of pickled onion Monster Munch. If I can find the video, I'll put that in. That's funny. But
they offered a bag of crisps and a pint of lager in a pub at the moment. With the way things are going, you never know, I might be swerved. I might actually take it. Life's been strange.
But, that is quite funny. You think Burnley then?
Yeah, they'll do what they do always, just okay.
Yeah, they either do like a nice mid-table finish or just the best of the rest, really. In a way, or not best of the rest, but best of the worst. So not quite relegation material, but sitting on top of the relegation zone comfortably for the most part of the season.
Agree with you.
But right, so 15th. Who we got here? So we got Palace.
I'm going to say Brighton.
Leeds.
I think Brighton.
You think Brighton? Yeah, they've lost their centre back. Obviously,
lost Ben White.
Yeah.
They're usually quite attacking, which is good, but I don't know whether they'll be able to do it. They're losing their main centre back, or one of anyway.
They just don't have much at all, really. Thinking of it.
I think if they make a few good signings, it wouldn't surprise me if they did a bit better than that. But
I'm struggling to think of their players though.
They've got Veltman. They've got bloody. Who's the keeper? That Sanchez, the keeper.
Yeah.
Bloody Trossard.
Oh yeah.
Malpay.
Sanchez.
They've got a few good players, but
we'll see.
It's just whether they can do it.
Yeah.
For
me, it is probably between like Brighton and Leeds in that sort of spot round this area of the table. But I think I'll probably back you there with Brighton. I think I'll agree with that. So yeah, Brighton in 15th. Yeah, I can agree with that. So 14th.
Newcastle for me. I know I've just said it again, but
same reason. I think they just don't.
They look like they're going to bring in Joe Willock, which I think will be an incredibly good deal.
They have. That's official now. They have.
I think he still has to do personal terms, but
I'm pretty sure that's official. I was talking to Paul earlier, and he was pretty confident that they'd signed him. So that's that. So I'm pretty sure that is pretty much official. If it's not, it probably is by the time this goes up. So.
Yeah, I still think Newcastle need another forward player, but
yeah, it's kind of hard to tell while the window's still open for transfers because this could age really badly. This video.
Yeah, probably could. I was surprised.
This could age very bad.
I was surprised Newcastle didn't sign Adam Armstrong actually because they have a Elon fee, which means they could probably get him for cheaper as he used to play for them.
Yeah,
But-
yeah, it's true.
I'm not too sure.
13th, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say Palace.
We've already said Palace.
No, we haven't. We've not put Palace anywhere.
Then Palace, though. I agree with you.
Yeah, for Palace. So Palace, just again, they got some good players.
Made some good
Zaha,
signings, but I just
whatever
whether
their
Vieira will be the
goalkeeper's
right
called.
man.
They got some decent players, but they always sit in the midfield. They're really, or midfield of the table, not literally just sit in the midfield. They're just there. They're just there, really. There's not much to say about them, is there? Not much
Yeah,
at
just-
all.
Yeah, that really.
Yeah, that's literally it. So 12th is probably where I'd put Leeds.
I'd probably agree with you.
Yeah, I
I
think
think-
they'll have a decent season, maybe.
Good
I mean, I
players.
did kind of say they would be lower down, but if you think of it, really, they have got some decent players. Bamford,
A few good
pretty
players. I
good.
just don't know.
Calvin Phillips. Yeah, he was alright. I mean, he was good for the Euros for a bit, but
Pickford's good for the Euros, but absolutely dog shite for the Prem. But
yeah, it's true.
There you have
Actually, that is true. That is true.
honestly, they've got at least 5 to 6 good players. Just I don't know about their defence.
Yeah,
and
they
every
got-
time
yeah,
I see them, they just either batter a team or get battered themselves.
yeah. It's either batter or get battered, basically.
Yeah,
So 11th. Who else we got sitting here? So we got
I'm going to say Wolves.
yeah.
Wolves
Yeah,
are a
literally
really
just-
good team. They've got some really good players. I just don't think they have a great centre back.
Who's their new manager though?
Oh, it's that Portuguese guy. He might be good. I've never heard of him. Jesus Christ.
Shall I find out
What?
who the manager is? Wolves manager. Bruno Leauge, the Benfica manager.
They'll probably do a good job. I don't know if he'll be brilliant, but
Don't know much about the manager. He might have good tactics.
it's one of them you'll see. He'll either do really well or just not well at all. But
Yeah,
we'll
no,
see.
but Wolves have got. Well, they basically got the Portuguese national team minus Ronaldo, so they should be fine. I mean, that's a Euros, win it? That's like a Euro
signed that winger
2016.
from Barcelona,
wasn't
which looks good. That Trinquero guy.
Trinquero. Oh, is that who they signed?
Yeah, on loan for a year, but
Portuguese.
whether he'll be. Yeah, funny enough, he is.
Oh yeah, I love how that's become a meme with Wolves. How they just sign Portuguese players. It's quite funny. Yeah, they are quite a decent team. Obviously, they came up to the Premier League and kind of surprised everyone. But
Yeah, they did, didn't they?
that can go either way. Before Watford got relegated, me and Steve were saying they surprised us because they got like a 7th place finish in the Prem, and then the following season they just got demolished and relegated, and we were like shocked out of anything. So
Yeah, it's just one of them, really.
just one of those things that can happen. So in 10th place,
Everton, in my opinion, but do you
Who?
agree? Disagree? Everton.
Everton. No, I'm going to say Aston Villa.
No, Aston Villa are better than Everton. Think of Aston Villa signings. They've got that Bayer Leverkusen winger, Bailey.
I
They've
did forget about that.
Buendia, Ashley Young, Danny Ings, and they're looking at bringing another midfielder in. No, they'll do fine. They'll do better than that.
I
No,
kind
it
of
has to be
did
Everton.
overlook their new signings. To be fair, I'm thinking, oh, they haven't got Grealish, they're going to suffer. But no, that is probably not the case. Yeah, Everton, always the team that is best of the rest. Normally, they sit at the top end of like the midfield part
Problem
of
with
the table.
Everton is they've signed Bergovic, which is a good backup, but
He's just inconsistent. The team is, I think, they do
Yeah,
really
just-
well on the starts. Like with Ancelotti, they did absolutely incredible, but then they just lose to like silly teams, and it's just
I think
just don't.
it'll be James Rodriguez. Whether he'll want to stay or not is another thing. I don't know if he will probably want to leave.
Well, it's the fact that Ancelotti kind of convinced him to come because he's got this master plan with Everton, and then buggers back off to Real Madrid.
Bit of cheekiness somehow.
I wouldn't be surprised if he packs his bags and he's in Madrid now. So
I think it wouldn't surprise me if he joined an AC Milan. That's another team that I could probably suit him.
yeah. Well, Everton 10th, smack bang in the middle. I can agree with that. Sort of best of the rest, kind of better than everything else, but not like brilliant, I guess.
Aston Villa after, in my opinion.
Yeah, Aston Villa. Obviously, you said about their signings.
Made some incredible signings, but they've lost Jack Grealish.
But they could either finish 9th or they could like do even better because they have got some really good signings.
United centre back as well, Tezebe or whatever his name is.
Oh yeah. The
He's not bad,
good youngster, isn't he? Yeah. So
it's just whether they'll actually be able to do well. Like they've lost their best player by a country mile.
But it's nice to know that they've put the money to good use. Because 100 million, you know, that they put it to good use. Because Leon Bailey's nothing to to cry about.
You can tell they got Danny Ings and Bailey from that money. I don't think they would have joined otherwise.
No, yeah, and it just shows the Premier League's levels above everywhere else. To go from Champions League teams to to midfield Prem, so it just shows the level that the Prem is. So in 8th,
it has to be Arsenal. Finished 8th twice in a row.
Can I change something? Can I put Arsenal below Aston Villa?
I don't think you're happy. I just feel like
no, it's got to be Arsenal. I'm just being mean.
I think of Arsenal, they've done brilliant with Ben White, but Aubameyang, he'll probably do bloody.
Have they done brilliant with Ben White? I mean, the English tax is ridiculous. 50
Regardless
million
of his price, he's a good player and he's better than what they've got.
I just find it so stupid that you have to pay a premium for English-grown talent just because they're English. I mean, imagine if he was Spanish here, no one would talk about him and call him a donkey and be done with it.
Yeah, it's true, but it's what Brighton would sell him for, and I don't think they would have sold him for anything cheaper, or there'd be no point.
Because originally I read 58 million. Yeah, that's what I read originally, but people at work were saying no, it's just 50 million. So I don't know it's probably 58 with add-ons.
Yeah, it's probably something in that range.
But that's just what I read on Sky Sports when I was reading a while back. So in 7th, just above Arsenal, I'm
going to go with West Ham.
I was going to go with Tottenham. I disagree. I disagree. After West Ham's last season. No, I disagree. I personally, the way I see it, Tottenham is an unsavable team. I don't care who they've got, what manager they've got. They've had everything. They've had a goal scorer. They've had people that can run down the wings. They've even brought Gareth Bale back and had a world-class manager. And did it work? No, it didn't. And I think it's a cursed team. I just do. At the moment, I think West Ham's a better team. No, I've got to choose which way round. So you think West Ham, then Tottenham?
We'll do West Ham. Yeah, I think that, but we'll see.
So Tottenham 6th. I just see Tottenham West Ham. And say West Ham Tottenham game comes up, I would back West Ham.
I'd be one of them though, but I don't know.
But that's the way around. I just think Tottenham's an unsavable team. I know it sounds really mean because I have just a little bit of respect for them, just because people who I used to know who used to support them.
They sign a good striker as a back.
Depends if Harry Kane even goes. It's rumoured that he's not even going to go because with his statement and stuff, they don't want him to leave.
I think a lot of it would change if we knew who was going to sign for who at the end of the window, because it's obviously off that. But
the point is, if Man City do grab Harry Kane like they want, who replaces him? What strikers are available? I know they were looking at Lautaro Martinez, but Inter have said they don't want him to go. They said they don't want him to go at all costs because they're losing Lukaku. And that's pretty much official because he's apparently having his medical. So.
Yeah, but still, they said that Lukaku was not going to be sold, and he got sold.
True, but will they let their whole attack go? I don't know. For now, we've put it as Tottenham 6th, West Ham 7th, and obviously there's Arsenal there in 8th. In 5th, I am going to say... I'm going to say United.
No, not for me, United. I don't
know. It's either... I'm looking at between two. I'm tossing between Leicester and United.
Leicester will be 5th. I'm 100% on that.
Okay,
good signings. I'll just finish 5th. I'm confident on that.
Okay, 4th?
I'm going to say Liverpool. I think that's another one that explains itself. Maybe only one signing.
True, and
Robertson's injured. Probably need another left back.
And then looking at Van Dijk in pre-season, he looks tragic at the minute. I mean, I know it's not much to go on, but he does look tragic.
Yeah, just trying to get fitness up, I think, for him, but we'll see on that.
Just the silly mistakes, but it might not be as quick as he ever was. What was his injury? What was actually?
Oh, it was a knee injury. It was nasty.
Wasn't it ACL?
It was something bad. I can't remember.
Or Achilles or something. It's like ACL or Achilles, something like that. Then we go third is where I'm going to back United.
I agree.
Second, I'm going to back. Second, I'm going to back Chelsea. Then first, I'm going to go City. See, I think that's how it will go. I mean, the thing is with Chelsea, I would be biased and say first, but I don't know how well Lukaku's going to perform. He's either going to be incredible or shit.
If City get Kane,
they're unstoppable. That's it.
They've won, and that's a fact.
And if Pep can't do it, if he can't win, like, say, a Champions League with that, I mean...
If he doesn't win the Champions League with Kane, there'd have to be talks of a replacement manager with that team.
I agree, 100%. And with Chelsea, it's just dependent whether our players want to turn up, because towards the end of the season, Werner Havertz and whoever else, they did start to show up a bit, but Werner was very shaky the whole season. I mean, he still had a better record than half the Premier League, but it was just because it was a big money signing. People expect a bit more. But
yeah, big player as well.
Yeah, exactly. Ziyech is rumoured to leave just because the injury proneness and the fact he just hasn't settled in at all, really, apparently. Yeah. And do we really need him on top of... Because this up front, we would literally move Werner to winger, like he did play at Leipzig. We'd have Kai Havertz in behind us, like a centre forward, striker Lukaku, then right wing we've got Pulisic, or we got whoever else we put there.
I think he'd play a 5-back. I think he'd play Chilwell, Thiago Silva with Rudiger and that sort of, I don't know. I don't know.
But we've got quite a lot of attackers because I feel like a front like three of Pulisic, Lukaku, Werner is ridiculous, and then in behind that like a central attacking Havertz, then like your midfield of Kante and Mount. It's that is a solid sounding team.
It does sound good.
Man City are just going to blitz the league if they get the striker they want. I mean, I know they had a very disappointing game against Leicester. They
didn't have half their team though, to be fair. Like,
True.
Foden.
True.
Still, they played a good team regardless.
Yeah. Apparently Grealish didn't have a good game either, but, you know, let him settle in. But, yeah, that's what I think. Liverpool's obviously, like you said, self-explanatory. It's just Liverpool, isn't it? I'm not going to go out and say one season wonder, but I'd probably say...
If they signed another good player, it wouldn't surprise me if they finished a top 2 or 3, but...
Yeah, it's probably third. I don't see them doing, because every time we've played, or Chelsea have played Man City and Liverpool under Tuchel, we've not lost. So,
yeah, true.
We've not lost, which is incredible, especially against, say, Man City. Pep's yet to beat Tuchel in any competition.
That's just mad.
That is mad. So that kind of does prove, do you really need to spend loads of money? No, because he came in with the players he had, probably not the players he wanted, and just blitzed it. But either way, I'm not going to get my hopes up just yet till I see the Prem start. But that is the prediction. So we've gone Norwich, Watford, Southampton to get relegated. Then we've gone Brentford, Burnley, Brighton, Newcastle, Palace, Leeds, Wolves, Everton, Aston Villa, West Ham going up to 7th. And then our top 6 would be Tottenham, Leicester, Liverpool, United, Chelsea and Man City. Let us know if you agree with that. One last question, Matt. Who do you think is winning the FA Cup?
City. I can't think of anybody else.
Yeah, sure. And who do you think is winning the Champions League?
Oh, I know it. I think if Messi joins PSG, it'll be PSG.
Okay, yeah. Obviously, PSG have always had a good attack, and did they ever do it? No, but Messi. I know.
God,
that's what I was going to say. When Messi joins, it could either be incredible or it could just be average. We'll see. We'll wait and see. Yeah, though, that is literally the predictions. Europa League, I don't care about. I mean, anyone can win that. Probably be... I don't know. I doubt an Arsenal will win it.
Probably or Sevilla again. Not Villarreal.
Yeah. No, Villarreal got Champions League because they're the ones who beat United.
Yeah,
so.
if they get knocked out at the early stages, they get put in the Europa League. So
True. So yeah, that is the prediction. So let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Put your predictions down below. Let us know what you agree with, what you disagree with. Slate us about slating your teams. I know there's actually the majority of people that have watched all the football stuff on this channel are Bolton fans, so you've got nothing against any of this really. It's all quite neutral for the most part, which is nice. But yeah, anyways, leave a like, subscribe, check all the stuff in the description. If there's anything you want to plug, Matt, let us know.
nothing at the top of my head. Thank you.
No problem. Have you enjoyed your stay? Obviously, get you on for this football talk stuff just because you're someone who definitely knows what they're talking about. And other than that, we're all good really. So yeah, there's our predictions. Leave a like, subscribe, slate us in the comments, check links, merch, Patreon, Discord. Come talk to us on Discord about this if you so want to. And other than that, we shall see you in whatever the next video is. See you soon.